fuck up, woman.
That's the intro every time, actually. It doesn't even matter who's sitting there.
Yo, that would be...
That's your Lock the Gates.
What's that?
From Marin's podcast.
Oh.
Trained by day, Joe Rogan by night.
Oh, that's
Shut
a
the
solid...
fuck up,
bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch is a solid little intro. Although, there goes our monetization column.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
God damn it.
Wait, we need to not say any bad words for what, like 5 minutes or something?
I think the first 10 minutes you're not supposed to say any cursing. And then also you definitely cannot say cunt. And you definitely cannot say the F one. And you cannot say...
All right.
I think you can't mention S.
We just started, we're listing slurs.
SA. Yeah, of course. That's the whole game.
Just put for educational purposes and then they can't flag it.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have a game that we could play. What language do you think... Okay, here we go.
I'm so in already.
This is fun. Now, what language in the world do you think that you can pretend the most accurately? You know, if someone was to say, hey, look, any language in the world, you have to kind of just wing it. What do you think you most
What gibberish could you make up?
What's closest?
Probably Chinese, but it would be so
think
wildly
Chinese?
offensive.
I know.
It would be so nowhere close even.
Give
But
us
I
a-
don't even think I can
give me a
gibberish.
taste.
But is that
like,
also though, like, you know the least about that one, so you think it's the most right? You know,
Probably,
where it's like
yeah.
it's like the Dunning-Kruger thing, where it's like the other ones you know enough to know that you're not doing it well.
Yeah.
I think for me, French or German, because I watched this. I took a little bit of French, and then I watched this German. There's like this German time travel show, and it's not about killing Hitler, but which is crazy.
They use it for something else.
They're about helping him. They're fucking warning him.
They're going to the future, making sure it keeps going. No, but it.
Don't
I
invade
watched
England.
It. I had one summer where I like binged it, and I was like, I can do fake German so
do
fucking
it.
easily.
Do the-
But I
That's
was
the
like
only
in a
one we
groove.
could actually.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
can't
It
do
was like,
mine. You got to do it.
Wichland, Feikland, Wortland, Bartland.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I would think that's German.
Hey, I don't speak German, but yeah.
I was just-
Yeah,
that's good too.
Yeah.
I was just in Amsterdam and they speak Dutch, which
Yeah.
I really had never heard before, and it sounds insane. It sounds like in reverse. It sounds like
Humpty-
it's English in reverse.
Very Humpty Dumpty, is it?
Yeah. It sounds like the goofiest shit you ever heard in your life.
Nordic
100%.
languages they seem goofy
Yeah,
as fuck.
they're
Yeah.
all those Vikings. Fuck you, Vikings. Am I on that camera, by the way? I can't see that camera.
Yeah,
That's-
you are a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're a little
your
on the edge
shoulder
if you
is-
want to come in.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, I'll squeeze
Did
over.
Vikings come through Ireland?
Yeah, they fucking
They
ran
fucked you guys up.
through us. They ran through us. They fucking, yeah. We didn't know what hit, they didn't know what hit us. But actually, the Vikings, we worked together, actually. There's I'm pretty sure, this is my little history moment. There's like a misconception that the Vikings were just like pillaging all day. They actually just showed up and were like, yo, we want to trade with you and stuff. And they set up like little towns.
Because you guys were what? Yeah, you showed up. When you show up in the land and there's other white people, you go, oh, we could just like hang out.
Dude, I was just about to attack you.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'll just
it's like
build
when you
next to
see
you.
another
Don't-
comic, you're like, oh, so I don't have to be like on.
They showed up. And we're like, oh my
God, we don't
God.
have to do like weather talk. Oh, thank God.
I was about to steal you. I was about to steal the village.
Oh my God,
I was about
that's
to
so
take all of
funny.
you to a different country. I was about to enslave all of you. Whoa.
That must have been crazy to go to a new land and there are just white people like that look like you. You're
Yeah.
probably like, oh, what do we do
Yeah.
now? It's the Spider-Man meme.
I do. It must be much more shocking the first time you see someone that's not like you, because you're just like, ah! Like you show up at you have no idea what's out there, and then you just show up in Africa, and then you're just like, what the? You just like
Yeah, if you-
swinging.
if you
you
were
just
like-
have an axe and you're swinging.
If you were like Amish, like you've literally never left your small town, you've never seen the internet, you don't know what the world is out there. Like you go to Connecticut and you'd be like, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, for sure. And then if you're back in the fucking 2 AD, the year 2, yeah, you must have seen some fucking crazy shit.
Dude, it trips me out to think that people back then didn't have like a sense. Like when I like picture the world, or like when you're like, I went to Amsterdam, I'm picturing like a globe and like we're here and you're over here. And I'm like, they didn't even know that.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
They're
they
you
didn't even
went
have, like, an
straight, you fell
aerial
off and then
view.
you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to not have like an aerial view in your head of like that context for yourself is like so bizarre.
Where I went. Also, how would someone believe you? I guess you just have to have guys with you when you go somewhere.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you can't be like, no. There's guys with feathers and
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Or you have to like pick up a new skill or something and be like, couldn't have learned that here.
Oh yeah,
You have like clogs
Yeah,
and
with
tap
spice.
dance.
You would,
Yeah.
no, I'm sure you come back with decapitated heads.
Oh yeah, you
of the
kill you.
locals.
That's it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
slaves.
yeah.
That's what it was.
Couple of child brides
Oh,
and
right.
some spices. You know, I come back with a bunch of child brides and spices.
That was their like duty free, like buying a Toblerone bar at the airport. Or
That
whatever.
was yeah, like a crazy big bag of M&Ms.
Just like just a
for
5-year-old kid.
I got you this kid. Yeah, snatch this kid.
Yeah, it's from my dad. I got my brother-in-law something too.
Yeah.
That was the fridge magnet.
Imagine you're the guy that's like, I get the spices. He gets a kid and I get the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
spices, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard. Where do you get your mom from the Americas?
Also,
You know what I mean? It's like
Here's the thing too: the child bride is actually worth so much money because they can make more. You can make more fucking child brides out of the child bride.
it
Not
is
one child bride.
12:05
I'm just saying.
noon.
in the afternoon.
You're getting married in 291 days.
Hey, relax.
And he goes, technically, child brides are the most coveted.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, that's like an old day. It's like sort of a folklore-y type of tale where it's just like
It's folklore.
the real money is with the child bride because then you can make more fucking children.
You can also do that with like a 30-year-old woman.
Ah,
No, 30's Jewel. That's crazy.
I don't want my kids retarded. You know what I mean? But that's another one you can't say. That's another one you can definitely not say.
Best day of my
the
life.
monetization is gone. Look at you guys.
Yeah, the child bride stuff is fine.
You guys are just like fucking. Don't tell Comedy Central. You guys are leaning out of your unwatched web series. You go, oh no. Oh no.
We both voluntarily came here, okay? We want you to know. We both were excited to show up.
Yeah.
And we're
yeah.
hanging. Give us time.
Hey everybody, sorry to interrupt the show. I'm just letting you know about some road dates where you can come see me perform stand-up comedy, not only in America but actually all over the world. Upcoming shows I have are Tulsa, Oklahoma, Batavia, Illinois, Skankfest in Vegas, Nashville, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, Burlington, Vermont, Galway, Ireland, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Cleveland, Charleston, Charlotte, Raleigh, North Carolina, all for the rest of the year, and then when we're done, we're done. All right, thank you, and back to the show. Are you guys both don't tellers? You both don't tellers? You both been
Like-
on the don't tell
Yeah, I
show?
don't tell.
Didn't help. What did it do?
Didn't help mine at all.
It was
I saw some clips. It seems like it's like don't tell any jokes. It's my little one. I texted someone about that yesterday.
my little ditty.
Go back to saying retarded and stuff.
I
Here's one
will.
of those.
I will. Oh, do you want to hear about me bombing my fucking dick off last night? So
Oh yeah, what
bad.
happened? We were supposed to hang out, and then I was like, "Where'd
This
you
is-
go?" And you were like, "A woman
Oh
threatened."
yeah,
me."
you posted a story about it.
Yeah, I bombed.
Oh, I missed the
so
story.
fucking hard.
I love when people do because that means you're just it's so
It's
you're
so bad. I had to get
yeah.
out there before the
Yeah.
the allegations. I had to preemptively. Hey guys, there's been some rumors bubbling. I said,
a notes app apology for a set is so funny.
Yeah. I absolutely deny all allegations of bombing. The crowd was.
Yeah, you post your
It was
audio.
completely consensual.
Where was it?
VU,
Ooh.
the Village Underground at the Cellar, and went up. The crowd was kind of shitty. I had to follow Yamanika, and wasn't a good follow from me. Just vibe wise. Just vibe wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Yamanika's good, but she's very very cerebral, so it's like she's
And
like,
she kills too. She's like a hard follow.
yeah, she can kill, you know, but Yamanika's usually just fucking around. So that's like, it's not like she's out there to fucking stamp on necks like she can do. She's usually just fucking fluffing around some fucking idea, you know? So
She's
it's
like
not-
talking through something.
Yeah, so it's not that bad to follow her. And then the very end, then she just kept calling some Englishman in the front row the M word over and over and over again. And
You're crossing stuff out of
you
your set
just
list.
can't. You just,
You're like, I thought I could do a callback.
Yeah,
And,
to piggyback on Yams.
That's my opener and closer.
Yeah, but I went up and then they just pretty much didn't like anything I did at all. You know, and they just don't, from the second you say hi, it's just not like whatever.
You could tell they
Yeah.
just still want the last person a little bit.
I don't know what the fuck. I didn't want to be there. They didn't want to be there. It
Do you
was
think you
just-
opened like tense?
There might have been an energy to it. Yeah, I just said hi or something, and then it was quiet. And then I said, all right. And then I just did some fluffy bullshit, and then they didn't like that. And then I did some pedophile stuff. And then,
Yeah,
which-
when all else fails.
you know,
of
an
course.
Irish hello.
which is, no, this is.
You've heard of the Irish goodbye.
We love pedophilia.
Sharks.
We say nothing when we leave, but we say a lot when we come in.
You know when we're there.
Yeah, I just did my pedophile stuff and it didn't land well. And then someone was like, "That's not funny," and I was like, "It is funny." And then someone else went, "Boo!" And I go, "Are you fucking booing me?" And then she shouts out, she goes, "If I had a tomato, I'd throw it at you."
This is all the same woman?
No, this is all different people.
Oh
This
my
is this is just all women though. I'll tell you that. All fucking women. some reason men don't fucking get offended by fucking jokes. You know what I mean? It was a whole thing. Then I just did some more jokes, but it was brutal, dude. It was a fucking real brutal situation.
Damn.
And then I don't think she goes, if I had a tomato, I'd throw it at you. I was like, you just have to calm down or something. I don't even say that. I don't think I said that, and I think I called her cunt then or something. But I don't like. But it was brutal. It was like one of those brutal moments of just like, can I leave? I don't want to be here. We don't. Do we have to do this? You know what I mean?
You're not even in like funny riff mode. You can't even riff out of things.
No,
you're just being defensive.
I literally just standing here for a while.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm just standing here.
Oh.
Didn't want to leave the house to do the show. Did the show, sucked. Didn't
Brutal.
just fucking going home going brutal. The jokes are fun though. The jokes are good. The jokes are good. The pro pedophile jokes are good.
Wait, I don't know if I know that one. Not to be like, can you do the
I
bit?
can't. I
Yeah,
can't
okay,
burn it,
yeah.
dude. This is my bread and butter. This is
Yeah, this is special.
Yeah, this one's for. I'm saving it for Seth Meyers. Is he your guy?
It's almost sometimes tough to follow when someone's working out material though, because they're so like present and in the moment that sometimes I'm like, oh, then if I go with like written,
Yeah.
like stuff that I've been doing so long that it's almost a little stale. It's like, oh, now I feel like I'm like,
Have you ever? Have you ever had
mean?
a fight? Have you ever fought the audience? Have you ever fought the audience?
That's a great question. I couldn't ever imagine you having to
Like, have you ever had
Not
a
at the
situation where
Cellar,
you're like,
but-
fuck you, you ugly fuck, go home.
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you.
Especially when I started, because I was in North Carolina and I was doing a lot of like really, really conservative rooms, and not conservative in the way of like Joe Rogan what conservative like in the South. There's like a fucking Confederate flag, and so
yeah.
you have to
Hell
be
yeah.
like,
Yeah, that
fuck
main
you guys, because I'm like,
fucking
we're never
OG.
gonna, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. Yeah.
I would love to see you turn on a crowd. That would be sick.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to be at a
Go
point
Bill
in,
Burr, yeah.
it would be cool to be at a point in New York where you could like do that and not be like scared of like,
Yes.
fuck, I'm gonna lose my money. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I threaten violence a lot. I just get so fucking mad so fast. Where I just go, listen to me, and I break it down. A lot of times I won't even. I'll break it down where I go, everyone relax. I go, just so you know, if this was in any other situation in the world, if you talk to me like that, I would bite your fucking nose off. And I don't care about. I say it all the time. I go, I don't care about this career enough to let you talk to me like that. I will gladly never work this club again, but I will kick your fucking head off your shoulders.
Dude, someone last night said that you're our generation Stanhope, and I was
No
like,
way.
100%, dude.
It's the most retarded
That's
thing.
Stanhope shit.
I'm not ed that out. It's not.
Yeah, you punched a woman after the show. That was crazy.
All my jokes are about like getting engaged. All my jokes are just about.
That's the pedophilia joke.
Yeah. Yeah, my child brought. Imagine buying an engagement ring for a fucking child. Jesus Christ. Imagine proposing to a girl and she said no. That's
To a
pretty
child girl?
Yeah, a little 8-year-old. You go.
That'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We're. I kind of thought we were going that way. Okay. Really embarrassing. Yeah. Oh.
You are an engaged guy now. Do you feel like it?
Yeah. For sure. I've started like trying to be a good like
Yeah.
husband or something. You know what I mean?
Give us one.
Just like
thing.
researching. Like just.
Give me one version of that.
Yeah.
Researching? What are you
Just like-
Researching.
What are you
Researching
researching?
women.
Yeah. I was like, what
Just
do
Googling women.
what do women like? Yeah. Kind of shit like that. Just like, what are you supposed to do? Just trying to communicate better.
Do you have to like pick out napkins and shit now and like?
Oh,
is it
none
all
of that shit. No, all that picking out stuff for a wedding, they can fuck off. That's crazy. But this is all stuff I agreed to beforehand. Going, I am not helping at all. Make no mistake about it. My gift was the ring. Fuck off.
Yeah.
What about these flowers? Fuck off. Even cousins, I'm just like, I don't even want to fight that cunt. But anyway, you guys will do. You guys will grow up and have a little polyamorous wedding or whatever the fuck. Whatever your little weird Brooklyn freaks are doing.
Yeah, we'll have a midsummer thing where we're all holding hands.
I'll put our cum in a jar and mix it together.
Yeah,
and
whoever
cast a
has to just
spell over it.
impregnate one of us.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
That's a good marriage age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is, isn't it?
That's like ideal what I'm shooting for.
That's a New York marriage age.
Yeah, well, I said, 34, get married. But I'll be 35 and get married. Then we'll have some kids. You know, that'll be a strain in a relationship. Hopefully, I will pop off as a comedian, have enough money to leave her,
Right.
get a decent, younger, hotter bride.
How long do you have to stay with her to keep the
Oh God,
the visa or whatever?
Oh, I'm here forever. She
Are you a citizen?
Yeah, essentially. I need to fill out the final forms to actually become a citizen.
Oh, let's go though.
I have it. I just need to actually apply for it, and I just have not bothered.
You're just waiting.
I just haven't.
On the
It's
most
just a-
important thing.
Not really, because it doesn't expire. It's not like you have to do it in a certain time.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, solid as shit. But I don't want to lose my Irish passport either. Shout out to the Irish.
Oh, you can't get dual?
You can, yeah. But sorry, I don't know why I said that.
Well, it feels
Eric, edit that out, Eric. Dead silent. You can't hear that, but there's music playing.
nice.
There's also that's a bird chirping. So if anyone ever makes a joke that doesn't land, I go.
That's the bomb one. Okay, nice.
Oh,
Wait, so you
last
just have to
night.
remember what the sounds are, and you have headphones on.
I have headphones.
Okay.
on.
Oh, right.
So we could all pass the headphones around, and we can all have a go on
Yeah.
the board if you want. There you go.
What was that one?
Sorry, I forgot you guys aren't listening. That was a record scratch. And then this is the
I can hear that one. Yeah, I heard
Puerto
it.
Rican air horn.
Yes.
Anyway, that's what I was told it was called, and I don't know why, but
Well,
that's
you're a citizen now. You can say that.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican air horn.
I think so, yeah. I
Well,
think
look,
you're-
it's an air horn.
if you're here for the Puerto Rican Day Parade, you can say that.
If you heard, you know, who do you think's driving that fucking car? Genuinely, odds. Yeah.
See, if you said car, it'd be no one would, but fucking car is.
Yeah,
where-
fucking car is a lot.
that
fucking
fucking,
le-
that
what-
fucking car.
What piece of fucking shit is blasting their fucking air horn? 9 a.m. on their way to a breakdancing competition or something, huh? These fucking they used to breakdance a lot. They used to break.
Do they?
They used to, yeah. Do you ever watch videos of Puerto Rican breakdancers?
No, used to like pre 9/11 or something.
Williamsburg. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's like the version of like a butterfly flaps its wings, and now the president's. It's
Yeah.
like
Yes.
9/11 happened, and now like somehow Puerto
Yeah.
Ricans don't break.
Puerto
dance
Ricans
anymore.
don't break dance anymore. They got this. They're sad. They
Wow.
realize life is serious.
That's so fun. Oh, and then, I've been getting into the multiverse, right? It's crazy, right? I've been getting into the idea of multiverses, right? And it seems
Brother,
like
you need your wife to come home.
it seems like it's the logical thing.
Like it's just there's split realities
Like
everywhere.
there's
They're
so
actually-
many different versions of the universes. The universe that we know is just one infinity of the world. So somewhere in the world, there's this exact. Somewhere out there, there's another Earth, but we all just breakdance all day. Like it's the exact same history and everything, but the whole time it's just like fuck it.
Breakdancing is like walking.
Yeah. It's just we just constantly break down.
Another plane has hit the
Yeah.
towers.
And we all wear jorts.
There's a
We all
universe
wear
where
those-
the N word is like hello.
Yeah, China, I believe. 'Cause they do say it a lot. There is a common word when they go they say
Do you think there's like, there's a universe where every decision you've made is just split? Like, is that how it works?
See, that one
Yeah.
bugs me though, because
There's
I'm
a
like,
un-
it's so that feels so like human ego to be like my decision is what branches off versus like the like monkeys on a typewriter theory of like literally every like an atom being here and then one where the atom's here and one where the atom's here. Like it's probably infinite. It's probably not like just like
Yeah, there's like
I
a
went
version-
to college or I didn't. It's like every single possible.
There's a version exactly like this, but like we started at like 12:05 instead
Yeah,
of 12:06 or whatever.
Exactly. So then eventually we can learn how to jump from them. So then you're like, this one's kind of shit. I'm gonna move to the one where I've got a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
where
gonna-
everything's pretty
that's
much
fun.
the
Kill
same.
that guy,
but I
take
didn't-
over.
But the idea
Yeah.
that there's someone wearing cut-off jeans, we are like everyone wears cut-off jeans. 'Cause that's just their reality, and they're all breakdancing with a belly top type on. You know, like the Puerto Ricans. That's how they would do it. They would wear those cut-off shirts and little jeans. You're making it seem like I'm making this up, but I swear this
No,
is
I mean, that is what infinity means. Infinity means that is possible.
Yes. But so Martin Luther King would have been giving a speech, and
Was Puerto Rican?
while he's giving the speech, he's like, "We're like doing this. I have a dream." You know, and everyone in the room was watching it, going, "Fuck it, fucking." Not a bad world, huh?
That would be actually kind of sick. I would like that.
yeah,
That's
that's a
not
levity
about-
to everything. That's not bad.
Do you think you would hop timelines?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
If you fucked something up in this one, you would just click over,
yeah,
just blow your head off and jump over.
It must be kind of hard to have the opportunity to just jump into another multiverse where you are some sort of ruler.
Well, you'd have to
You
kill
like a-
yourself. You'd have to find your current guy and kill yourself.
I have no problem. I'll kill me in a heartbeat. I'm suicidal as it is. If I get to do a practice run with someone that looks just like me.
Well, that's a fun question. Do you think you could take you out?
Oh shit.
Oh, or is it going to
Like,
be like
I
the
think I
Matrix?
could-
We were exactly fucking the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Because I think my defense skills would be weak enough, and I could get like one knife, and I could kill me.
You think your
fucking
offense
easy.
is better than your defense?
Yeah.
I think if
Because
I
you don't
had
have to
a
have great
car-
offense.
You
You
are
just have like a
right.
knife or a gun, and I have like 0 defense.
Yeah.
You know, you watch a movie and you're like, I could fucking, dude, there is a gun here, and I go like that. It's like, bro, I would be dead in a second.
Oh, I'd just be frozen.
Yeah.
I like to think I would be like really quick. Like when he's not looking, I would like fucking do something, but I don't know if I would.
Well, then what about this? What about if would you have any like sort of almost like a solace in if someone who knew karate, the karate version of Maddie, she came here and chopped your head off? Would you kind of be like, okay, you can be me now, but I know karate. You know what I mean?
And no one in your life knows that
but you're dead.
karate.
But
you're
you're willing
Maddie.
to be killed because you're going to be her because technically you are her.
You die knowing a
some
better
shit.
version of you.
This
is
is
like
just a
taking
bigger
over.
version of like, would you suck your own dick if you could?
Eventually, it's going to come around to the point of like, would you suck your own cock?
you jump timelines just to suck your own dick, but it's like a different guy. It's not like on yourself.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
jump timelines, but then you get there and it's a version of you that's really hot,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh,
Oh my
Hi.
god! I guess I didn't need this karate after all.
I think you could. Well, they had that in the Boys, right? Wasn't the Boys?
yeah.
They-
I'm not up to date on it though, but I watched like the first
it
season.
got,
or
it
so.
got a little cartoony, I think. But
It's a little Spike TV.
yes. But
Well,
there's
Spike TV, that's crazy.
there's a character in there that is like can split into multiple versions of himself, and he would like have orgies with himself
Whoa.
because it was like just like kind of masturbating, but it's like he's eating his own ass. He's like doing that. He's doing the what's the thing on all fours with your
Like human centipede?
He's doing the human centipede
Whoa.
to
He's
Human
himself.
centipede himself.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. Talk about fucking orgy, huh? Or masturbation, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is masturbating to the most extreme.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts, though. Jerk off yourself, kind of. What jerk? Why not? I don't know. You gotta quite. I've never been put in the situation to say I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm strong enough or I'm honest enough to be like, no, I wouldn't.
It'd be kind of crazy not to just.
Yeah.
But it's funny, you start doing it and you realize you can't feel the other guy. Like you're still you and he's a different
Oh, you're
you.
just eating ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But
And then another
Yes.
guy that's
But
you
it's
is
in it.
feeling
That's a
it.
good point.
but it's in exchange for in exchange for your ass eating.
Would you? That's the other thing. That's how clean are you? And you're like, would you eat your own ass?
No.
I don't think I would either, but it wouldn't be the worst ass there is. Out of guys' asses, it's not the worst one.
Yours.
Yeah.
I have a
What,
bidet. I'm like, I know it's not as bad as.
A bidet is the
have a
the
bidet.
difference. I
I
think
think
more
so.
like the hair. The
Well,
hair.
that's why I have a
yours must be
bidet.
an absolute mess.
It's
down there.
crazy. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Well, I can't poop without bideting or showering after. I
Yeah.
refuse to.
Do you ever have that thing where your arse in the summer when it gets
Yeah.
sweaty, your arse here is tangled together, and then they get locked in together? No.
And no,
that's
then you can't.
brutal.
And then the shit gets.
You kind of have to rip it open like a fucking
No, I haven't
like
gotten
Velcro,
that.
like Velcro.
Wow.
I've had that with my arse cheeks of Velcro together in the hot summers.
That's
You're
actually
like
just
a-
how homophobic
Or-
Irish people are. Actually, your ass hair grows
Yeah.
as a defense mechanism.
I've been evolving.
It's like phone book pages when you like line them, and like a tank can't pull them apart.
We've evolved. We've evolved to prevent any
Yeah.
fucking gay shit back there. All right.
And what's on like a shower drain, like waffle stomping? Is that what it's called? You shit into the hairs. You're like doing that to yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure, I've had
you're
that.
just
Yeah.
pressing it in. It's coming out like a pasta strainer.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's like ground beef. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's
Play-Doh,
awful.
like a kid set.
Do you
Yeah,
have a lot of ass hair?
Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, I'm not really that hairy of a guy, but ass hair.
Is your ass hair like blonde? Are your pubes blonde?
No,
No, because your hair's like brown.
Yeah,
taupe.
but my pubes have a little tinge of ginge, and that's from the Vikings. The Vikings came over and had their wicked way.
Spray painted your pubes.
They had a
When you
little.
were sleeping.
They pranked us like it was Jackass.
Yeah.
No, they set up pube salons where we go and get their pubes.
You have tinfoil in there.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And they bring down one of those things that fucking warms them up.
Yeah.
Do they still do that? Remember, all the mob wives, and they always have their head in
yeah,
this
and that
microwave.
big like orb.
I think
What
old
is
ladies
that?
do that.
Is that gone?
Yeah, I don't really know what that does. Is it a dryer? I actually have no fucking idea. I've gotten my hair bleached before, and
It probably is
that.
a sort of diffuser of sorts, dryer maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, it's either heat or it's drying.
You
like,
guys,
it's either-
that'll probably come back in style eventually.
That'd be sick.
those hairstyles.
Beehive,
Like old
kind of
school
like
Kind of
big.
Jersey
Amy
white,
Winehouse.
mob
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
doing heroin. Amy Winehouse.
Just doing heroin though, not the hair.
No, yeah. Well, doing heroin comes with the hair. You know what I mean? Amy Winehouse, overrated.
Really?
Overrated. Yeah, for sure. Fuck off. Shy. Absolutely overrated.
I'm
no?
a fan. I
Really? No, she's great.
No, not for what people fucking swing on her dick for. Come on, for fuck's sake.
Well, she died young though. That's the thing. That's the
Good.
key.
No more bad music. Didn't have a chance. Didn't have a chance to prove that she's shit.
She was just kind of a white girl that could sing a little soul, so people were like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And they're like black women doing it for like years, and they're like,
I know. Yeah. Isn't that like a meme where it's from the fucking Mad Men, where it's kind of like what black people do, but with white people?
"Yeah,
Right.
Elvis, I present."
Yeah. And then in the movie with Elvis, with that dipshit, what's his name? Butler? You know?
Oh
he
yeah,
just,
Austin Butler.
he just plays Elvis in every movie now. Something happened to it where he did the accent for so long, he couldn't get rid of it.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, the
internet
voice got,
is
like,
so
stuck.
funny.
But he's,
Yeah.
I've seen him in every show now. Everything he does, he's just like, we're
Yeah.
gonna get out of here. You're like, stop
Yeah,
talking.
he talks like he's trying to fuck whoever is just like interviewing him.
He's a fucking he's another shithead too, because he doesn't do anything. He's just a good looking guy. He does that smoldering. Is that what they call
Yeah.
it? He just looks.
Do you think you could take acting serious? Like, would you ever act in anything?
I'd love to try. I'm really bad at it. Really.
But you would do it.
I would love to try do it. Yeah.
Well, you gotta give us your best like
But
monologue,
I-
like your
I-
best.
What the like? I love you. Don't leave me. That type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like too hard. Like it's like anytime I've done any acting too in rehearsal, I guess I'm always good, and then once it comes to like recording, I'm just immediately like going, oh, my wife is dead.
You're looking right in the camera. Cut.
I know.
cut.
I'm not. Like I'm so bad. I don't know what it is. I keep saying I'm gonna do some courses and stuff. I just never bother. Spoken word is what I want to do. That's the scary one.
Spoken word poetry.
Like true, yeah, and be sincere with it. Not actually go up and fuck around. Like
God, I would
genuine.
pay so
Being
much money
vulnerable.
to see that. That's fucking
Me?
awesome.
See, it seems like you would make fun of these things, but the fact that you want to be
Well,
You're
'cause I'm
so
scared
complex.
of it.
Yeah,
No, because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
scared of doing that.
right, of course,
It's,
that is
it's scary to go. Like it's easy.
it's easier to just go gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also easy to pose for a photo and you're like, I'm doing a wacky face. But someone goes, no, try look hot. You go, absolutely not. There's nothing in the world that could make me do that.
Yeah, tilt your head sideways and smirk.
The-
No, my friends are here.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just ways to pose for a photo, but like,
But you would do spoken word poetry?
I would, because it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It truly is horrifying to me.
It
That's
is-
like the way some people consider bungee jumping or something. I'm like, fuck.
Being like, I
Like a
loved,
bunch of
and I
fu-
loved her.
Yeah, and I'm in front of a bunch of people I don't respect either because they're at a fucking poetry jam, you know, and they're all like, you know what I mean? And
I
so-
went to one time as like an audience member, and it was the weirdest.
Cool,
Because
yeah.
it's like comedy where there's like a hierarchy of the guys that go
Yeah,
up. You can
yeah.
tell who's kind of got like a big
He has a
dick.
bit of a strut on stage. Yes,
and they're
yeah.
trying crazy shit. They're going in the they're like Rory Scoveling it, and they're being like all like badass, and you're like, it was crazy. It
Yeah.
was-
I used to watch those like the button poetry. It's like a slam poetry like YouTube channel, and some of them are like fucking really good.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it's like stand up.
It's
Or
like
sport or
like
anything. It's
improv
like-
or anything where it's like when it's bad it's cringe, but when it's good it's like incredible.
Yeah, but I truly don't even know when it's bad. I can know when it's good, but I don't really know that this is bad because you're like kind of like, am I supposed to just be listening? Is this supposed to
Yeah,
mean
do I just
something?
not get it?
Like
Yeah.
and also what's the definition of good and bad? Because I remember QED would have like this mixed open mic, and like sometimes people with guitars and shit would show up, and I remember there was like some fucking poetry chick, and she was like, fucking bish bash bing bore, lying on the floor, only 4, dad, no more. Drunk as a whore, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, you know. But I remember it because it was like it stuck with me.
it was so bad.
Kind of, yeah, because I was like,
so
look at
is
this.
that good?
Yeah, it
Look,
was,
like,
it was
what's
powerful.
It's one of those things. I do remember it more.
yeah. It was just a train wreck.
yeah. But that's like, what do you even talk about? What do you talk about? Loneliness or fucking some shit like that? I don't fucking know. Like,
Seems like you want to talk about. Yeah, I think that would
no,
be it.
because that's what the
Yeah. You'd have to. It would. Yeah. Would it be sad or would you make yours funny?
No, I can't.
about Guinness.
No, you can't,
Yeah.
I could do Guinness, but it would.
Dark, flowy,
Yeah.
luscious, good.
Pint of plain. A pint of plain is your only man. That's a poem. A pint of plain is your only man. It's a poem about Guinness. Pretty good.
Irish people, I feel like have that like sad. Like you guys are writers and like
yeah, I guess
there's some like good shit.
Yeah, there used to be some good poetry shit.
What's it called? What was that movie with fucking that one Irish movie like last year?
Oh,
The Banshees of Inisherin.
Incredible.
Inisherin, am I saying that right?
You guys are cutting thumbs off and shit.
such a good movie.
Is that a real like Irish like olden time like curse thing? Like is there any basis in like folklore to that?
I never heard of the
Cutting fingers off if someone like lies or
the
something.
donkey thing, but there could have been some sort of
Yeah.
it's probably something. But then but there are places in Ireland that are, well, first of all, that's set in the 1800s or something, right? No, that's a lie. It was 1910s, the 19 teens.
New Irish movie coming out. Cillian Murphy. Small Things Such as These, I think, about like the Catholic priest stuff in Ireland.
Ooh.
And it's like him
What's
being
the Catholic
like
priest? They got the same Catholic priest stuff as everywhere else?
I think so, and I think it's basically him being like, "You're not gonna fucking believe this."
That's like when someone goes to me, "Oh, in Ireland, you guys celebrate Christmas?" Or you know.
You're like, yeah, we fuck kids over there too. We celebrate Christmas and we fuck kids over there too.
Yeah, we're kind of the originators of the whole.
I went to an Irish Catholic school actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
For what? Fucking
Middle school.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Exorcisms. Yeah.
What?
No,
Exorcisms?
He was like, for what?
What
I
were
was
they
like,
Oh.
just to purge me.
I thought it just
yeah.
meant that they had exorcisms.
No,
So
it wasn't.
they tried to
I mean,
make
it
you
was
white?
just like I think they were like just trying to
They
get the
thought you
air
were
about.
possessed?
Yeah.
They kept calling you like Irish names. Eamon. No, that's
Yeah.
not my name. It's Eamon.
But it wasn't as.
Did you have to wear like a little blazer and stuff?
We
Or,
had
like,
uniforms. It was like little like polos and
Oh,
like,
my God.
Did you have a little cap on?
No caps. It was more Catholic than Irish.
Okay.
Like the Catholic part was the weirdest part. The Irish was just kind of an underhue.
Shout out to the Catholics though. Solid ass religion.
Gotta
Absolute
disagree.
lunatics. Absolute crazy. You're a
great-
Catholic, I'm assuming.
I get born and raised.
That's all you guys have, really. Are there Protestants, maybe?
Too many. You
Protestants?
kidding me? Yeah, they're all up north though. We keep in the attic.
And you guys
the Anne
fight?
Frank of Ireland, huh?
You guys fight?
They used to fight a lot, up north.
Are you still a God guy? Are you still like a God guy? Like you're not like
God?
are you
No, I'm
practicing
not.
Catholic?
No one's a practicing Catholic.
I'm a
That's
guy's
crazy.
Oh, that's the
girl.
whole thing.
Oh my
Is like
God.
lapsed Catholic, right?
Lapsed
Yeah,
But
Catholic has the worst retention rate of anything.
yeah, well, it's just so easy to leave. You know, first of all, they fucking raped all the kids, so that wasn't good. Right? So that was a major PR
Yeah.
move. That was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
like
the toughest one to
there's,
overlook.
There's
Yeah.
a couple. There's fucking Bud Light giving fucking beers to that trans lady. And then the Catholic Church raping kids. They're both like really bad on the stock price. They really rock the company to its core, and I don't know if they can recover. You know what I mean?
You know what people don't get about that though is apparently Bud Light is one of the biggest like suppliers of beers for like a lot of gay bars. So people were like, "Oh, it's this crazy new thing they're doing," and gay people were kind of like, "That's like our fucking
Yeah,
favorite
it's
beer."
low calorie.
But Bud Light,
Yeah.
It's light beer.
but doesn't it also own like fucking half the market? So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if you're a monopoly, just have one racist beer, one gay beer. Just split,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like left Twix, right Twix.
Yeah.
And you
pretty
pick it, but it's
funny.
all going back to you.
yeah, it all goes in your ass.
Yeah,
either
yeah.
way.
Like when McSorley's in the city has just two beers. It's like dark and light.
Yeah,
Did you know
inside
that?
of you there are two beers. One is gay, one is straight.
But you walk in, you go, get two beers. What you want? Give me the racist one and the gay one.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like
get the
your ear. It's like one ear pierce versus the other ear pierce. You see a guy with a dark beer, you go, all right, I get it.
You know, I'm sick of these racist beers. I'm gonna have the gay beer. I'm moving to the gay beer.
Guinness would be a straight beer, but I feel like they're cool. Irish people I've learned are cooler than I previously thought they were growing up in that middle school. You guys are more down with causes.
For sure.
You guys are free Palestine. You guys are pretty dope on
We love
social
Palestine.
things.
We love Palestine. Could be more of an anti-Jew thing, but whatever. Could be from a
okay.
hey,
I'm
good
seeing
result from a bad place.
Interesting, yeah.
You got the answer correct, but you didn't. Your workings aren't right.
So yeah, the work is the work. You turn the work around, it's just a swastika. Oh, yikes! Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, we love Palestine. Big Palestine fans. I grew up at like sporting events where the Palestinian flag was just being fucking. But I also grew up where the Confederate flag was also flown around the place.
You guys had Confederate flag and Palestine flag.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Well,
Man,
the
that's
Palestine one.
bonkers.
The Palestine
Just
one.
like anyone who lost.
We love an underdog.
Good or bad.
We love an
deserved
underdog.
or not.
Yeah. Japan. Yeah. But the Palestinian one, I think, was political. The Confederate one was just because it matched the color of one of the football jerseys. Truly.
Is there a thing though overseas where it's like, oh, people don't realize how racist that is? Like it's like
Confederate flag.
Like
think it's like an American
I
thing.
think it's been put. I think the flag agenda in this country has been pushed too much. You know, with the symbolism of the flags, is too much.
In which way?
Just like the American flag became like almost like a symbol of racism suddenly. And now it's kind of going back. The Confederate flag, you know, a lot of people are just sort of from the South. They represents like urban culture.
Confederate flag is like cartoonishly racist to me. Like if someone has that, I'm like, you're insane. And then American flag, I'm like, you're like trying to be low key about it, but you're racist.
Yeah, but Confederate flag is like, I'm fucking proud to be.
But that's
yeah.
stupid. That's stupid. The American flag should just represent America. Whatever
It
your
should.
beliefs are.
Of course.
But it's like,
I know, but that's been pushed
If
by
you
the
see
fucking
one with-
mainstream media to separate you while the rich get richer. All right? They're distracting you idiots. They're distracting you all. Your neighbor's not your enemy. All right? Your neighbor's not your enemy.
Do you like the American flag coming from another country?
Love
Do you think
the American
really?
flag.
See, aesthetically,
Big flag boy.
it never hit me.
yeah,
like
it's not
that.
the prettiest flag. I feel
We sound,
Yeah.
dude, a conservative heard us right now. We're just, yeah, it's
so
just like, it doesn't
pretty.
like look good aesthetically. It's like the rule of thirds and everything.
yeah.
I went to graphic design school, and I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
the
yeah.
American flag is fucking ugly.
Just too many stripes, too many stars. Let's simple it down. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Japanese flag, just fucking plain red
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, that's
strong.
sick. That's sick.
That's a solid one. Every now and again, you come across some
Congruent.
goofy African flag though, where it's like some woman milking a cow in the middle of something. Like it's always like fucking shite, right?
I want to riff. I don't want you to not think we want to riff, but you make it hard.
No,
when you come in with that.
I'm not wrong here though. Every now and again, you come across some fucking country you've never even heard of. And like the image is like literally an old lady with something like wearing a fucking pineapple on her fucking head.
Yes,
I swear that
yes.
these exist out there.
I know. We
Where
know.
it's an overly detailed thing in the middle of the flag. Look,
there are overly detailed
a
flags.
flag-
I don't think
a
those
flag
are the
sh-
details.
A flag should be like two colors and a fucking and a moon, right? And then
Well,
every now and again
yeah.
you'll find someone where it's like some guy with a fucking Diageo fucking spinning wheel thing.
I think that's cooler, honestly.
No, too much detail.
But that's like, you know, the whole thing where like logos are getting rebranded now. Like the Smuckers thing used to be this cute little like etching drawing, and then they made it. It looks like a fucking pharmaceutical company now.
No idea.
Hold
I
up,
haven't
I'm
seen
pulling
this.
this up
What
because
are
this is
Smuckers?
why I'm
this-
like,
the sweets that kids sell on the train.
Uncrustables?
it's like yeah, they do like jelly and stuff.
They do like They do like high fructose corn syrup jelly though. They do like the bad shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's great for you.
Do you ever see
But
that?
look at this fucking. How sad is this?
Have you seen
Look
this-
how cute it was before, and look what they changed it to. Because they wanted to load faster on web pages, and I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah, that's
the detailed
horrible.
one is like so much cuter.
That
That's
was
why. Yeah, it looks like a
Wow.
consulting
So have a
firm.
fun flag.
That's like a
you
high
know?
school project. We're like learning how to use Microsoft Paint or something. That's
Yeah,
fucking
then this
horrible.
one's so cute. It's like a children's book.
Is that really why they wanted to load faster on websites?
I think there's a lot of companies doing that because that
How
and
long
because
does
a
it
small
take?
app icon, the less just the less detailed is, the more it's like scalable
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
We're all getting the Smuckers app, are we?
It looks like an
Yeah,
app
basically.
logo. It does.
Who has the Smuckers app?
Who the fuck is Googling? Yeah.
What is going on? How many bad decisions in your life before you end up with the Smuckers app?
Dude, have you seen that?
Do
Fucking...
you have the app?
No, I don't think it has that. But
Some
you-
sort of loyalty program with Smuckers? What the fuck are we doing here?
Have you
wonder
seen
what's
that
even on
fucking
their
meme where it's a
website.
guy taking a picture of a bag of pears and it's like, follow us on YouTube? And he's like, bro, I'm not going to my fucking pears YouTube channel.
That's so funny.
It is every now and again you have a company where like, why am I following the DMV on Twitter? Like, what is this? There's like only so much we can do. Do you ever seen that thing with Fruit of the Loom? Where there's this weird thing, there's a conspiracy, and you guys will love this because I know how much you guys love conspiracies. Is that the Fruit of the Loom logo? There used to be this, there's this theory that there used to be a fruit in it. I don't know what the type of fruit it is actually, but I've never even heard of the fruit. It kind of looks like a fucking conch shell on the beach.
Oh, the thing that like the cornucopia or
Yes,
whatever?
yeah. Well, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
right? But I thought that was a place. I thought that was like a mythical place in like fucking...
The cone? You thought like
I thought Cornucopia was like somewhere that like a Greek god was buried or something. The land of Cornucopia where you can't grow legs or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It does sound like that.
It sounds like, there was unicorns and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unicorn.
Leprechauns, yeah.
I was thinking of unicorn. Unicornucopia. So I was thinking of, you're right. You are right. You did nail it.
Unicornucopia.
Well, the unicorn is just shortened from the Unicornucopia.
Please, Unicornucopia is my father. Call me Unicorn.
Anyway, so they used to have, there's this theory, online where someone was like, Does anyone remember when Fruit of the Loom had a cornucopia in their logo? And everyone's like, yeah, I remember. And then there's like this whole debate on the internet of like whether it did or didn't. And then they talked to Fruit of the Loom, and then they issued like a thing going, we never had a cornucopia, never had any sort of thing like that. And then people were pulling up shirts going, I have a shirt in my house that had the fucking cornucopia. And there's all like, no, that's a fake and all this shit. And then they found some sort of weird government files with the cornucopia logo. Some sort of secret file was released where they had the cornucopia logo. And they think what they were trying to do, this is the theory, right, is that the government was testing how well they can like change things in front of the public without them noticing. You know, like just change little things in history, like right off the cornucopia. Like that was like a little test to see, and people have been logged on. They think this is their practice of like almost like mind control of like, what can we rewrite without people really noticing?
Before they did like the moon landing, they were like, let's try that.
Before they,
whatever.
Yeah. Before they,
I kind of believe that. The Fruit of the Loom thing. I'm like, why not? The way you explain it, I'm like, I don't know.
But it also sounds like a Mandela effect, like a Bernstein Bears thing.
Yes. What's that one?
That's just another example of the Mandela effect when people thought it was spelled one way and it was spelled another, but there was a bunch of people who swore that it was like...
it's the Mandela effect, but it's an intentional Mandela effect. My thing is I'm genuinely so unobservant with the world that you could literally... you could do anything to me. You could literally just... Like, you could paint this... You could repaint my house. I would not notice. If I came in here and the walls were green, I swear it would take me a while to notice. I'm just like, walking around.
What do you think about?
I don't fucking know. Pussy?
Yeah. Hell yeah,
hecklers, pussy.
Sat last night, yeah.
Guinness.
The 3 things. Sat last night, Guinness, pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mostly it. Some fucking cunt. What a bitch.
Show that. Sorry, we
and
shot you back there.
I also had nothing. This was the worst thing. She said that, and I kind of had nothing to say.
I mean, what do you say to that?
I don't
Buddy,
know. Well, usually I have something.
I
usually I
eat
have
the tomato. Like, there's no...
I was like, oh, yeah? That was like all I said. I was like, uh-huh. Okay. Like, that's all I said. Like,
yeah, bet you
I
would.
want to email Liz for that tape, dude.
Oh, they sent it to me too, almost like they were mocking me. They were almost like, "Oh, here's your bomb from last night," just in case you want to fucking add some captions to add booing, audience boos and captions.
What'd you end with?
I did some fucking hairy pussy stuff. I did some dirty stuff. I brought out some dirty stuff.
Pro or against hairy pussy?
I guess neither really.
Just observe.
Just sort of that's how I lean.
Just a Seinfeldian observation.
Yeah.
That's kind of
pussies. They used to be hairy. Now they are again.
That is a joke that I do actually.
It's like, yeah, your girlfriend grew up.
Oh, come on.
Where did all this hair come from?
No. Fucking Jerry's a friend of the show. Jerry had that great show about cereal. The movie about cereal.
Dude, Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tart.
What a film.
Yeah.
It's a film.
Yeah, film. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
They put
Masterpiece.
30 millimeter Pop-Tarts movie.
They're streaming it at Angelica.
Yeah.
It did make me want to eat cereal, though. I'll tell you what. I watched that movie. I was like, man, fucking cereal fucking rocks, dude.
They're weirdly obsessed with that.
Who?
Old, like, boomer guys.
They love
think
cereal?
it's, like, so funny. Like, the Pop-Tart, the whole Pop-Tart is, like, hilarious thing. I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Or food is, like, it's funny because there's food on the inside of it.
It's tough for us. It's tough
It's
for
food,
us.
asshole. Yeah.
I know. It's tough for us because the Pop-Tart, he's talking about how, in that famous bit, which I actually don't think it's famous. It's more like, it's been told that it's famous, but it's not actually.
It's like stubbornly famous.
It's almost like
wow, that's beautifully put.
It's famous because he just keeps doing it, being like,
yeah.
"You guys want to hear the bit, huh?"
You
I know
guys
it
know
from
the
that
Pop-Tart.
bit. The thing he did, it was like some YouTube thing with a magazine where he like has the yellow notebook. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like you're starting a comedy and you're like, well, how to write a joke? And it's
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld breaking down the
Here's what
Pop-Tarts
you gotta
bits.
do. You write for
Yeah.
7 hours a day and only release 1 hour every 5 years.
Yeah. And then you had the same hour for 30
I
years.
know, that's the problem. It's like, oh, you gotta write every day. It's like, where's the jokes, Jerry?
Yeah, what are you writing? Just him fucking a Pop-Tart? Like really graphic.
Yeah, what doesn't make the cut? That's what I want to see. What does Jerry
What doesn't
Seinfeld's?
make the cut?
What
Yeah, how
doesn't get
unfunny
in?
are you actually?
Do you remember fucking pencils? You know, like what's he looking around for? You know what I mean?
That every month at the Beacon.
Here's the thing with his shit is that he's talking about when Pop-Tarts were born, and it was such a huge moment for these kids in the 70s or whatever.
Yeah.
But we just grew up with it, so we're like, it's not even like a remember It's not like a history bit. It's like you had to be exactly his age to appreciate that bit. Exactly his age. You couldn't be 10 years older because you wouldn't get in the fuck. You couldn't be 10 years younger because it already existed.
It was like an Apple Watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something.
Do your bit about the first Apple Watch or whatever. Yeah.
What year was Pop-Tart? There has to be like an inappropriate thing that happened that year also where it's like
they were covering.
It had to have been like a civil rights movement, and then the Pop-Tart came out also. That was like that's what got the coverage, like the Pop-Tart.
Wait, wasn't there something in the movie about like? Because I watched the movie out of spite, and there's like they're talking about it's like the like
Schumer was in it. Shout out Schumer. Shout out Schooms. Shout out Schooms. You guys hate her because she's a little bit of a fucking cunt, huh? You guys don't like her because she's a little bit of a cunt. No, I don't even know her, but
wait, Kennedy was assassinated the same year.
Wow,
that's the jelly in the Pop-Tart. They scraped it off the car and put it into a Pop-Tart.
That's how they thought about it. Yeah, they're like, what if it stayed in his head?
Exactly. There was blood splattered on a cracker, and then someone went, bit of brain on some fucking bread. Yeah. Fucking Jerry fucking Seinfeld. He's so rich, though. It's crazy.
He's like a billionaire, right?
I find it hard to him. Anyone that's worth like even 20 grand to me, and it's not
20 grand.
Telling me is like wild. That like they used to talk about them with Justin Bieber. They used to be like, oh, Justin Bieber spot doing 70 in a 50 zone or whatever. And like, dude, the guy's 19 and he's worth fucking $40 million.
What you're saying, yeah, like if you were
I'd be like,
that
that's crazy that he's not just like fucking killing humans. Or something. Like it's crazy the scale of destruction that could happen.
Yeah, you'd lose your mind, especially that young, and it's not even your parents' money; it's your money. That's different than a rich kid.
And you're just so wealthy and famous and just trying to go nuts and
he's super Christian now. I think.
Like I'm like that now.
Oh,
like,
really?
If you give me $1,000 today. I don't know if I'll make it through the weekend.
I mean, yeah, if you're 17 and you had a Lamborghini,
wow,
and you could see boobs, like you could just do every childhood dream.
But here's the thing about Justin Bieber. A lot of these guys is they're lucky because they were worth so much fucking money to companies. The companies kind of protect them in a little bit of a way because they can't have them punching fans in the face. You know what I mean? Whatever. Right. So I knew a girl who I think One Direction pulled a train on her. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Talk about all directions.
Yeah, exactly. One hole each.
Press one of those buttons for me. Give me a little fucking.
That's the fan. That's the crowd. Crowd went, woo. You do a joke and you get the whistle.
I'll think of
do
one.
a gangbang joke. Come on.
Do a One Direction gangbang.
Tell us about this fucking.
What?
So One Direction, this was right when they were popping off. One Direction played like a stadium in Ireland, and she and her friends got invited to some sort of hotel after party. So they're all young. In Ireland, it's like 18, but One Direction at the time were like 18, 19. So they're all 18, 19. They got to this hotel party after the concert, and they all had to. This is back in the day too, so that would have been 12 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, somewhere like that, where they all had to put their phones away. They weren't allowed to bring phones in to the party. They all had to like a Yonder bag, the original fucking, just in case someone leaked their set, you know. They had to put their phones away, and they all had to sign NDAs before they went in. That like nothing could be whatever. But also they weren't allowed on social media stuff. Like so, Harry Styles couldn't just be DMing chicks and dick pics. They wouldn't allow that to happen. They were protected because they were worth so much fucking money. Whereas people like Chris D'Elia was, you know, Sony was earning $100 million a year from fucking One Direction. Chris D'Elia was earning them $100,000, so they didn't have the resources to stop him from molesting kids. Whereas, you know, so there's, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like
Sony is like, yeah.
Without the intervention of multinational corporations, everyone would. Is that the theory?
That's kind of the theory here. Is that
we have Nestle and Nabisco to blame.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson was financially unable to prevent Michael Jackson. From molesting those children.
That kind of puts a hole in the theory.
Yeah, that actually blows
Michael
up
Jackson's different generation. They learned from them. That was back when it didn't matter. You know, back when it kind of didn't matter. You could just say it didn't happen. Nowadays, there's like DNA evidence and shit. You know what I mean?
No, totally.
But like, so all these young kids, they're not allowed to fuck up their careers. They're kind of like on watch. And then I think they rebel then against eventually. That's when they go nuts at 24. They shave their head. They kick a woman in the cunt.
Well, now it's like they're so replaceable because like everyone just blows up on. There's like so many new stars every like month from like TikTok people. So it's like you'd think that there's not. You can just burn through them.
Yeah. Yeah, they just fucking I guess they're replaced, but it must cost a lot to teach them how to dance and fucking put together an image and all that stuff. Who's the new kids? Is there any kids? Like, is there a new One Direction?
Like kids, I don't know, but like Chapel Roan is big.
What the fuck is that? Chapel Roan?
Chapel Roan,
dude.
She's like the big thing right now.
You think you're not gonna like it, dude? It's gonna change your life.
Chapel Roan.
I just found it like 2 weeks ago.
She's fucking awesome.
Is this that fucking retard? XO, whatever. Is that the one? Do you know that one? XO, whatever.
I think I know what song you're talking about.
Are you talking about like the HOTTOGO?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to do. That's her?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I don't give a fuck about this.
No, dude. You gotta listen to the Plankton version of Pink Pony Club. That'll be your ease in. That's how it got me. I heard the Plankton version first and I went, what is this?
Like a SpongeBob remix?
It's like an AI version of Plankton singing it.
I guess, look,
and it's beautiful.
I guess Lil Nas is good. And he started as a joke, didn't he? So, wait, what's her name again? Chapel Roan?
Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
Dave Chappelle Roan.
Oh, here we go. Chapel Roan. Okay, here we go. And what's the song? Hot to Go? No, what's your
That's
song?
the one you don't like. Pink Pony
Club or
Pink Pony Club, but
Good Luck Babe.
Good Luck Babe is good.
Great.
Pink Pony Club, but a remix, is that what you said?
Yeah, the Plankton version. Type in Pink Pony Club Plankton.
I'm not typing.
Well, have you heard Glorb?
Oh, here we go. Pink Pony Club.
Oh, that was the one that I sent to you. There was like the
It's like the rap. It's like the drill rap.
All right, is this it?
Is this the Plankton version? Otherwise, you might get copyrighted.
This is the Plankton
Okay,
version.
then you're fine. Yeah.
But as long as we talk,
Okay.
as long as we're making fun of it or something, it's like a parody or something.
Wow, it is kind of beautiful.
I have chills.
So this is her song,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and did someone just use an AI thing to? Oh,
It is giving like Plankton would be like a closet like drag queen.
Yes. I feel like it's coming from him. He's in the chum bucket right now. You gotta wait for the
Makes me
chorus.
want to cry.
It does make you want to. Look, you're liking it.
I'm trying to like it. You know what? You know what I have a problem with? Truly, I have a very like borderline bigotry. Is that like I'd really have some ageism issues. Where so like the second I find out anyone's younger than me, I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. I've been like that my whole life. I've been like that my whole life. As soon
you
as
were
someone's
6.
As soon as I remember there was some kid he was kind of like bullying me. I don't know how old. We might have been about 8, and then I found out he was younger than me, and I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. And then he was like, oh, okay. I swear to God, there was like a moment of. Like, oh, you're younger than me? I'll beat the fuck out of you. And then I swear, and I'm still like that now. And every now and again, I'll hear someone talk. I'm like, how old are you? 28? Shut the fuck.
Do you think
up,
it's because they're gonna make fun of you for being old?
No, I just don't respect anyone younger than me.
Yeah.
I just don't have anything. I'm just like, you don't know anything. You fuck you. I don't listen. And same with music. I try not like. I listen to music sometimes. And I'm just like, this fucking dipshit.
I do that with old
some
people.
20-year-old talking about love. I go, fuck off. You've never even gone grocery shopping, you fucking loser. Like, what do you know? What do you know about
Calling
anything?
the Beatles for the first time.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
The Beatles, I'll allow. Here's my fucking.
Yeah, give me.
Here's
it.
here's a fucked up problem. If someone recorded it,
If they're white, you're like, if they're white guys.
but if they're older than me and recorded it younger, I'll allow it.
Wait, like if they were younger at the time, but now they're older than you?
Like the Beatles
You'll,
recording
like,
a song.
retroactively.
I think that doesn't
Be like their knowledge now is like superimposed onto the past.
something like
if
that.
you know
yeah.
that you have time still to become more famous than them at their age.
No,
Is it a thing of like, they're like the Beatles were 22 or whatever, and you're like, fuck.
No, I don't.
No, I think
I don't mind if the Beatles sang a song at 22. I'll listen to it now because they're all
dead.
old. They're old. Yes,
Most are dead.
majority are dead.
Half are dead.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
If you believe that, okay.
Is that another theory?
John Lennon? Oh yeah, he's rocking around somewhere. That's what I mean. But when I listen to some other dumb bitch which is like, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. You're like, shut the fuck up, woman.
Yeah, if they come from like a TikTok-y, like new age, if it's like Gen Z shit now, I have that go-to in my head. That's how I felt about Chaperone, and then I listened to it, and I was like, damn, I fucking like this.
It's just so dramatic. Actually, I just get to the point now where I'm thinking, isn't all music just a little bit kind of like a little OTT? You know what I mean? I'll never love anyone. Like, it's all a bit much, isn't it?
Wait, what is that?
Over the top?
Yeah, OTT. You guys, you kids don't know.
It stands for over the top.
Over the top, OTT.
You got to start talking to younger people, man. That's
what world
crazy.
are you in?
You got to start talking to some 20-year-olds listening to something.
You guys need to
Get on TikTok.
You guys have to start hanging out with fucking single gender people or whatever. you gotta talk to some traditional
people
norms.
are saying OTT over there.
Some normies.
On the
sorry, I'm a
street?
normie, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
No, it's such a boomer
I'm so
thing.
sorry I'm not having a brat summer or whatever the fuck you guys are doing over there. Jesus Christ. It's very brat summer of you. So you're giving brat. Fuck me. Oh my God.
Like a fever dream.
So Brad of you to do that. To leave him hanging on that reference? What the hell?
What was I? Yeah, I don't know what I was just saying. No, music in general, though, it is a little bit. Do you ever just like listen to it and they're like crying about how I'll always love you, blah, 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 all this type of shit? You sort of go, you don't really mean any of that, right? It's like just music. It's kind of like, it's almost like ironic.
You go, how many songs can you write about like love? You're like, we get it.
Yeah, but who actually really truly feels like that? You know what I mean? I think it's
dude. People. I mean, you look at a Taylor Swift concert, you're like, these people feel this shit.
I think no. All right, women are a bit too dumb to really know. Women are just a little too dumb to really know what they feel. I take that with a grain of salt for sure. A bunch of broads squawking
there's
in
an
metal.
asterisk on that.
Yeah.
Don't take that at face. You're going to take that out of context. Like as if I just said women are dumb.
80,000 fucking white women screaming in a fucking football stadium when Taylor Swift talks about fucking some horse shit. Like, come on. Like, how many times is she going to talk about heartbreak and breakups and stuff? Come on. Grow up, will you? I think music is kind of like just not, it's not real.
I think it depends. She's like a super commercial artist. There are some artists that were like,
by the way. She
yeah,
fucking
I mean, I'm not a fan.
stinks.
Yeah,
I kind of think if you like Taylor Swift, you're a fucking dumb as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's garbage bullshit music. And if it's in your top, like, by the way, my fiance, it's her number one.
Wait, let me
person.
see your Spotify.
What do you want to look at it?
What's your?
What do you?
This is the Departed soundtrack.
Well, the last song. Do you want to hear the last song I was listening to?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. What's your pre-show song? Do you ever like need a hype up?
No, I don't do hype up music.
You never do that? What about
working
out?
What, listen to fucking Lose Yourself?
What if you work? Yeah, it does seem like you would actually do that. 100% actually.
I've never been more insulted in my fucking life. You think I listen to M?
I think if you listen to rap, it's for sure Eminem.
Throwing on something. That is true. He's the best. But I will say that
women are dumb, too dumb to know their feelings, and Eminem is the best rapper alive.
Eminem. Look, tell me Eminem's not the best. You know what I mean?
I'm so serious though. I really do want to know what your Spotify is.
Okay, so have a look at my liked songs. Okay, have a look. Have a look at my liked.
He's
songs.
like 40. I feel like maybe you wouldn't listen to that many.
These are all my liked songs.
Okay.
I kind of just listen to the same songs.
The Drifters, Under the Boardwalk.
Love the
Material
Drifter.
Girl by Madonna.
Great song.
Yeah, you dance around the house to that for sure.
I like.
Okay, this is fun.
These are fine.
It all-
Up on the Roof, yeah.
Up on the Roof, great song by the Drifters. Check that song out. There's nothing better than that song.
I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy.
200-year-old song.
Some of these songs are also saved so that I can like.
I don't want to miss a thing. Aerosmith, is that the song? It's like I don't want to close my eyes.
I don't like that song, but
that's you after
that should be removed
last night.
Damn,
Yeah.
I was hoping
What'd
there
you
would be
listen
some skeletons in the closet, but that's what.
Yeah, what did you do after the bomb? Did you listen to anything like on the way home?
Or did you just kind of ditch your friends?
No, I think I just listened to. I didn't ditch my friends. It was midnight, and I was turn back into a pumpkin. Yeah, Kneecap. Do you know Kneecap? Irish rap group. They rap.
Absolutely not.
They rap.
I do not know Kneecap, the Irish
they
rap
rap about
group.
knife battles or something.
They rap in it. They love Palestine. You'd love them. This is
Whoa, this is English?
No.
He said the N-word there for sure, right?
Anyway.
If I grew up on that, I would be like, Eminem's the best
these are
rapper
new.
of all time. I would hear Eminem one time and be
These
like,
are new.
what's this guy, the best rapper of all time?
Was that Irish?
That was Irish. That was Gaelic.
Holy
they're-
fuck.
But they're
Whoa.
new. They only just started. They have a great
Gaelic.
movie out. They have a
One of those.
Well, hold on. Let me give you the.
Wait, what'd she get? What'd you
She
just
got
give
the
her?
birds, dude.
No, that
She got
deserves
the
a bomb.
birds. It means you bombed. You got the birds.
He gave you the bomb one.
Okay.
Wait, can you say something?
Gay lick, more like gay suck.
Crowd goes wild. Crowd goes nuts. The crowd goes crazy. Then you hit them with a really good one.
It's a button that's like, dumb woman.
It is. Shut up, bitch. That's not a bad one to add in there. Well, you could do this one.
Like a wrestler voice, yeah.
No, wait, let me see. This is a robot. Hello.
Hello. So I sound like a robot, right?
That's auto-tuned?
From
Yeah.
Only you?
Hello. Yeah, only you. I don't know how to set it.
But
so that-
hearing you, the fact that you changed your voice for it, because we don't have headphones on, and so
I
you
know.
went, I sound like a robot.
did I
right
also do
now.
that?
Yeah,
Did
you added it up.
I'm a Puerto Rican breakdancer.
It's not a bad one. All right, but Kneecap has a great movie. I haven't seen it, but everyone's talking about how good it is. It's like something.
Everyone's talking.
Truly, it's like a hit across the fucking
The
thing.
rap group made a movie?
Hannibal Buress is a big fan, actually. I bumped into him the other night, just hanging out at the park. No, we did that Cellar the other night, and I was talking to him for a second, but he was just like, "Yo, do you know Kneecap?" Like he was like, "Fuck, a great movie." So Kneecap boys, Hannibal Buress is a fan. Just so you guys know, he doesn't know who I am, but he knows who you are. All right, folks, let's do some questions from the Patreon. Anything else you guys wanted to bring up? Any questions about whatever in life?
I feel like we came off pretty accurate.
You guys have? Oh, do you have shit to plug? Plug shit away, please. We will also have this in the bio.
Oh, I'm on the road right now. I'm doing like Portland, Oregon, Seattle, fucking Cleveland, Chapel Hill, a bunch of places. But
yeah.
I'm on Instagram at Maddie T.
Which
Weiner.
Chapel Hill? Like Boston or something?
North Carolina.
North Carolina? Okay, that's where you're from?
Mm-hmm.
Hometown hero?
Hometown show.
You going home for Christmas?
No, I actually started doing it like an annual Christmas Eve party at my apartment for comics who were like staying in the city. So
Oh, nice.
if you're around.
Yeah, Maddie's hosting
Real
for
feral cat
the sad
situation.
people on Christmas.
Yeah.
It was a fun thing to like message people and try to guess like who do I think is not going home,
doesn't
and
wanna
I
go home?
batted like fucking perfectly
You
on
nailed
it.
it.
It was
Yeah.
everyone was
I
like,
think-
"You're completely right. I would love somewhere to go."
I believe you messaged me about that. Actually, thank you for the invite. I would rather.
Yeah, there's no way this guy can leave the country and come back. There's no way he's allowed back in.
I'm not coming out, but also I'm not gonna go to Brooklyn and then eat some fucking bullshit vegan horseshit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what your friends are making. I don't know what sort of homemade croissants.
I love how Colum thinks we're so like communist manifesto.
You are.
Yeah, it's like,
no, you
buddy,
are.
you
You
would
guys-
lose your mind if you went to like deep Bushwick. We're
Yeah,
like,
brother, we're dropping retarded free. I mean, dude. Oh yeah, we're chill. We
Yeah,
can
but
hang.
you guys do it ironically. I do it with hate in my heart. That's the problem. You guys are posers, bro. Fucking posers.
Fair, dude. Honestly, fair.
All right, look, we got some questions in from the Patreon. If you guys want to get your questions answered, you got to head over to patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell. You get an extra episode every week. It's only $1 a month. If you can't afford that, I feel sorry for you. My friend. Okay, here we go. Here's a question. No.
Not like you email me, I'll give it to you for free.
Yeah.
I mean,
whatever.
I kind of agree. If
I
there's,
also encourage, genuinely, it would be very unethical of me. If you like want to, you can just steal the content. It's not like that. Patreon's like the easiest thing to steal, kind of. You know what I mean? Or you get yourself a little community, a little fucking start a Facebook group. Everyone throws in $5 a month, and then you get access to like everyone's Patreon. You know, and you all share the login. Something like that. Like,
do
don't
some
be
OnlyFans stuff in
don't
there
be
too.
fucking stupid. You know what I mean? The reason people support the Patreon is kind of just to support the show. It's not really because it's your only access to get the information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't want the bonus episode that much.
They do. Yeah, they do. But yeah.
Do you
it's
talk
not-
crazy on the? Do you talk crazier on the bonus episode? Do you feel like
yeah,
you
is that the
even-
real unfiltered column?
Oh, I let loose. I let loose. I have some fucking theories on women.
It's like all positive.
He's like,
That's
here's
behind
where
the
I tell you
paywall.
they're dumb. The Patreon is where I tell you why.
Patreon actually, they're actually really lovely and smart. And
No, the Patreon's solid. Shout out to the 1008. Okay, that's what we call them, the local 1008, because you
like
can
a fireman thing, or something?
Yeah, well, it's the year. A
Union.
yearly membership is $10.08.
Oh,
So it's the 1008, and we have new merch actually. That's pretty cool.
fucking Peaky Blinders over here. You guys got a gang name?
My order of Colum Tyrrell. If you here's a question from Brandon Atchison. Is that like one of those things where I just said like a slur? You know what I think? Brandon Atchison. If you died and had your choice of any place to haunt, where would you choose? All right.
Wait, say the beginning again. Sorry.
If you
I checked my
died,
phone.
that's fine. Your generation.
So vulnerable.
If you died and had your choice of any place to haunt, where would you choose?
No, actually, I did hear it the first time. I think I'm just confused. Why do you have to die and then choose your place to hunt?
Haunt. Like a ghost.
Oh,
You're
got
a
it.
ghost. Where are you haunting? Who are you haunting? What are you doing? Also, it depends like what type of ghost am I? Am I like suddenly my legs are gone for some reason and I'm shaped like Casper? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what do I
I think I would haunt like a bad comedian, like a comedian I hate.
Oh, that's such a good answer.
Wow, like who?
Look at
like
me.
you.
Look at me. You know.
Are they very popular?
We have the same answers. I'm sure it's the same answers.
Yeah, well, what would you do? Just like next time they go to ask a front row question, you fucking, you shake them, knock the mic out of their hand. Every time they try to do crowd work, you fucking.
That's a great question. I'm thinking about specifically the person, and I'm like, what would be the funniest way to fuck with them?
To haunt them?
Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
like at home, I'd do it. When he's like writing or something. I think I would just want to watch him do his set like in the mirror. I would want to watch him prepare.
I think
Yeah, it's more for you than to fuck
Yeah, I
with
wouldn't
him.
even even knock a thing over. I would just be like,
Yeah. Or then you're just like, I'm not even haunting them. Where you just like, you go watch Louis.
Yeah, I'm just like
go watch
stalking.
Louis C.K. and just like, what's he doing? What's his process?
Yeah.
You know? You're just sort of
yeah, if I was a ghost, I wouldn't haunt. I would stalk.
that is, yeah.
I would Harry Potter invisibility cloak. That would be the funnest thing to do.
Yeah, I would,
That's such a good
I could
answer.
stalk
Be
some
taking
shit.
pictures of women going to the bathroom.
What's the most? Yeah, for sure. That's
You get to
definitely.
bring your phone.
Yeah,
You get like a ghost phone.
It's definitely.
ghost phone. Yeah,
It's definitely. There's definitely creepy options there of like some sort of women's locker room situation.
for sure.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no way.
Whoa.
There's no way ghosts are just like unfolding your clothes and then not like watching you change. Or
Yeah.
whatever. You know,
There's
ghosts are
just-
definitely being creeps.
There's so many stipulations to this shit.
What would you
I mean?
do?
I'm really trying to think. I'm like,
Well, like you could go anywhere too. It's like, do I have to go like? Can I go like see
You just go to like Spain,
the
you just
Grand
go on
Canyon or
vacation.
something? Yeah. I go backpacking through Europe. I'm fucking.
I would go to the Anne Frank House Museum, and I would fuck with people there.
Oh, not bad.
They'd be like, "This was her room. This is where she would sleep," and then I'd be like, "Ooh,
Ooh, I'm 14 years old. I'm fingering myself. Ooh, ooh.
yeah, exactly that."
Who knew you would use this tragedy to justify another genocide many years later? Ooh! Please don't use my suffering in vain. Ooh!
1,500 to 60,000 totally makes sense. Ooh.
I'd haunt fucking Kamala fucking Harris. Dumb bitch. Fuck you. You corporate shrill of a bitch.
Oh, that would be great.
Fuck you.
That'd be
She's
so funny.
ditch. She's so dumb though. You'd fucking. I do think she's dumb, right? Isn't she? Isn't she like a
Right?
dumb, like just as politicians go? Isn't she like a bit of a fucking ditzy fucking?
She does seem like just like a Walmart prop. Like
she is.
It's
She
just like
just-
it's
yeah.
the most like
pull the
corp-
string,
yeah.
pull the string, whatever
Yeah,
she
yeah, yeah,
says.
totally.
Yeah. Look, it is what it is. I think just
Talking about like what tacos she likes with fucking
know.
Tim Wall. I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
think
This sucks. It all
and
sucks.
then-
yeah, there's a little bit of like you go girl energy. I am gonna vote for her.
Dude,
but
there was a thing. There was
yeah,
an
but
article.
you have to because you're like fucking
Of course,
in the
yeah.
cult.
They were recapping the DNC, and there's a headline that was like, "Gun control is brat."
no.
Real. That was real that they were talking about.
Wait, the fucking Mindy Kaling thing, the way that she brought up Nancy Pelosi,
Oh
made
my
me want to
God.
claw my fucking eyes
that was
out,
Mindy
dude.
Kaling.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
even-
what's this? Who did what?
I think I got to find the video.
Dude,
I don't know
it's
who
like
the
you
first
almost
girl
just have
was.
to. Mindy Kaling, she was on The Office.
Oh,
And she
Mindy
did
from The Office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what she brought up, Nancy Pelosi's
She
like
brought up Nancy
investments or
Pelosi,
something.
and she was like,
Dude, it was so-
she's
hold on,
like,
I'll
her
try to
gay
find it.
husband. Nancy Pelosi's dating a gay man.
And that's Brat. No, you got to hear this. It's like fucking unbelievable.
So Nancy Pelosi's husband got hit in the head with a hammer.
It was like,
seemed skeptical. The glass was on the outside.
She's like, this woman was doing Brat before Brat was Brat. Ladies and gentlemen, the mother of dragons, Nancy Pelosi. And it's like,
it's one of the worst
are you
things
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's the whole. I muted all like political words on Twitter.
Dude, I'm off Twitter. I couldn't do it. It was like melting my brain.
It, but I just muted all like anything to do with anything. I'm out. You guys
can you vote in U.S. elections now?
No, I got it.
Until you fill out.
Yeah,
dude.
But again, I wouldn't vote.
Wait,
who is this now? This is Mindy.
Mindy Kaling.
Bring up Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah. Needs no introduction. She was the first woman to ever serve as Speaker of the House. You know what's coming.
What's that fucking mean?
This woman was doing Brat before Brat was Brat. The mother of dragons. Please welcome Nancy Pelosi.
The mother of dragons?
Did they finish the show? Did they know the mother of dragons like fucking torched the whole village? She bombed 3 weddings in Yemen. The mother of dragons herself.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That's so funny.
It's all kind of awesome how out of touch it all is. I kind of love it.
Dude, I mean, just, yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like it's just so all those parties, whatever it was, the Republican convention and the Democrat convention were just really just mental illness, you know. Both of them, no matter what side you're on, when you're looking at them and they're all like, "Woo!"
Yeah,
like they're at a football event, and you're like, "Bro, if you were supporting the fucking Yankees this much, I'd fucking hate you."
Yeah.
Like it's all just like, who the fuck gives a fuck about Mindy from The Office? Truly. Like, who am I gonna vote for? The fucking Indian bitch off The Office said that this bitch is great too. Like, who gives a fuck? Is that the who was on the fence until Mindy said she's giving Brat? Fuck me.
Well, it does just feel like, it's like just semantics where you're just like, come on, don't fucking.
And anyone who's watching that already voting for them, it's like, this is that's why I'm tapped out, because I live in New York.
It's just a laptop sticker of an event. It's just like,
I live in New York. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's voting blue, so really, truly out of my thing. And then they all came up. They're all just like, we're working so hard for a peace agreement in the Middle East. So what we're gonna do is give more weapons to the bad guys. It's just fucking crazy corporate horse shit. They're all just replaceable. I think both sides.
I'm not
everything.
the biggest fan of them, but I think saying both parties are the same is like bonkers. Trump's a fucking nut job, dude. The Project 2025 shit.
Yeah, but
they're
then
like
who
fundamentalist Christian fucking crazies.
Fuck Trump. For first of all, forget about Trump as an exact person. You know, obviously Biden, who's been in office, is fucking borderline dead. All right. So if he's running the country, he's clearly not making any decisions. Clearly.
Yeah, it's like their cabinet and shit for sure.
Exactly. So
but I'm saying Trump's cabinet and shit is fucking crazy.
For sure.
But
I
nothing
would prefer
really changes or matters, though. Like, what that really changes?
I'm not like the Democrats are gonna fucking save us and they're my mom and I love them, but I am like Trump is a fucking nightmare.
I don't know. The country wasn't that bad when he was running it. It just wasn't like. I think you might have revision history of like fire falling from the sky, but it was like the exact same as it was now.
But I'm more worried about like fucking like abortion and shit. You know what I mean? Like Roe v. Wade getting overturned.
Yeah, but isn't that like a state by state issue?
Yeah, but then that sucks for the people in the states that it. I'm gonna get cooked in the comments for making this not fun.
No, that's all right.
I'm also too dumb to know if it does. I'm like, because I kind of get both. What
was that old bitch? Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Whatever that dumb fuck should have just retired though when you had the chance, and then you could have replaced her with a Democrat instead of holding on like some fucking quarterback who doesn't know she's cooked.
Oh, Joe Biden did. I forgot.
Joe Biden did it, and then she died, and then the Republicans are in power, and they got to choose their.
And now they're making fucking crazy.
Well, that's your own fault for fucking not just. They should have had a coup. You should have couped her.
Sure. I'm not like simping for the Democrats. I'm just saying people who are like, it's all corporate shit. I'm like, if you think Trump is not worse, that's like fucking crazy to me.
Oh
no, I think
respectfully.
You go, for sure you go Dems, but then you go Dems and you go a little bummed because you go, all right, this is barely change.
Yeah. It's like harm reduction more than it is actually doing a.
Oh, hello.
It's like, oh, sorry, I accidentally muted you right as you started.
I genuinely did actually somehow mute you. That wasn't. That was
so funny.
Something. A ghost is haunting us. I don't think so.
Oh, that's why I would haunt Joe Rogan.
Really?
And I would like start sending him.
He would love it. He would like
signs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd swap out his alpha brain for like placebo.
Yeah.
That's
I'd like do what they did in Mean Girls. I start feeding him butter so he gets fat.
That's
no,
so
you'd
funny.
love to. I'd love to. Hunting Rogan would be fun. You become friends. You'd go fucking deer hunting together or
It
something.
would be fun to just like shoot a bow and arrow and like do an ice bath. I'd be like,
yeah,
kind of nice.
I think he would like just take you in as like a friend, like as like an animal, like a pet nearly. Do you know what I mean?
And be like, dude, I'm like friends with this ghost.
Pull it up. See if we can pull it up.
All right, so
Jamie, can you pull up the ghost that's haunting me?
Friends up with Google friends with ghosts. See what comes up.
all right. So that was so we all locked in our answers on that one. That was a good question there, Brandon Aitchison. Let me see if this is good. This is from Danny K. I work a fully remote job in tech and am beefing with my employer. I'm currently interviewing elsewhere and am thinking of quiet quitting my job for the time being. How can I best ride my job till the wheels fall off? How do I pull this off for as long as possible? All right, thank you, Danny K. I've never had a real job in my life, so I may not be the corporate fucking guy.
Yeah, I'm
for
on the
you.
same side with. I don't really know.
I would
Yeah,
kill
same.
myself before I go into an
Quiet
office.
quitting is you just slowly do your job worse over time.
You
Which
do like
is-
bare minimum instead of like
Yeah,
you do only what you're actually contracted to do because most employers are like.
Yeah.
it's like a ghost load.
Isn't that your answer? Just do that though.
But aren't
But
you-
it's
is it-
dangerous game because then what if they catch on, they fire you, and you don't have another job lined up?
Is that the problem?
Could be a
I've
problem.
never even, I don't know if I could even quiet quit. I would be like, I'm going to quiet quit for the next 5 months. And then I would just be 2 days later, fuck you, I'm out of here. I'm done. That's what I would do. Quiet quit. Also, that's just what I do as a job anyway. I would be brought in at the quiet quitting level. That's my baseline.
You never
your-
show them any better.
that's
Yeah.
me.
base productivity.
That's
yeah.
me working hard for the week.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
my
Don't show what you're
quiet-
capable of.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think the corporate questions are very good for us. No?
Yeah, I've worked at a Home Depot and some restaurants,
Okay.
but
You worked at Home Depot?
I worked at Home Depot for a little
You
bit.
got good knowledge of fucking hammers and shit?
Yeah, I was doing okay. It was like one
Oh,
of the
yeah?
biggest Home Depots in the country. 40,000 unique items.
Oh.
And we had a lot of contractors who came in. So we had to like help them with like, a guy would be like, I'm ordering $10,000 worth of lumber and like something got messed up and I'd have to be like, oh, well, like fix that
And
for
you
you.
were like 20.
Yeah, 19,
great.
20. I was like in
Whoa.
college.
I think I
It was
could.
fun.
I think I could
That'd be
work.
sick.
I think I could work in Home Depot.
Home Depot would be dope.
I love going into Home Depot. I'll
Dude,
walk,
it's kind of a,
I-
it was
I'll
kind of a
just-
sick job.
I'll walk around just looking at weird screwdrivers and shit and go, do I need?
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't have like anxiety or anything. I feel like I would just be like, if you just smelled like lumber all day.
It's solid.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
like fun as fuck, dude.
And you
Yeah.
just gotta learn about the tools and what's actually good and bad, and it's kind of practical. It seems like fucking solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like a fun little day. Someone comes up and goes like, "Oh my god, I got a spackle." And you go, "Come with me, come with me."
I'll tell you one thing: you weren't gay when you worked at Home Depot, brother.
There you go.
Or it's like way more gay.
It's
like,
so lesbian.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There's a little bit of
Did
that.
you have the apron?
I had the apron.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had the orange apron.
Did you
and-
decorate it with pins or anything? Like Maddie? Because they always write on it, don't you?
Yeah, you can like draw on it. They
My
let you,
body,
like,
my
do
Some of them
on
have
it and shit.
personality. Yeah.
Yeah. They let you kind of like fucking, do it up. But I think I thought that job was gonna be a lot more fun than it was. It was still probably the best job I've ever had, but it was like, I was like, oh, this is a lot of like.
You would stick
Just
out
fucking
there.
processing, or
mostly,
there's a little
like,
bit of that.
old men.
Well, and it was during COVID, and they were like, you have to enforce the mask policy, and so I'm like telling these like Republican construction
Wow.
workers like, hey, could you please put on your mask? And they were like, fuck you, and I was like, yeah,
That's
okay.
so funny.
There's a lot of that.
Fuck you,
Wow.
Lib. Thank you.
Okay, anything else I can help you with? It's like
This company is owned by Jews, and they make me say that. That's what the
I think they're big Trump people, actually.
the Home Depot guys.
Yeah,
What a shocker. The lumber supply company.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, they're fucking Trump people for sure. Yeah. Sorry, Danny, we can't fucking help you. So let's read this other question because we have a bonus question that we just in case we didn't answer the other one. This is no name, so anonymous. My friend is a long haul truck driver. I see him like every 6 months. He always has crazy stories from the road, usually hookers, drugs, etc. Degenerate shit, and he's 40 years old. Recently, he thought he saw a Bigfoot-like creature and has totally changed his focus. Bro, what happened to you? You used to be into like hookers and coke and stuff. And now you're into Bigfoot. All right, he changed his focus. Now he usually goes on his trips with night vision, audio equipment, and cameras because he's convinced they exist and wants to find them again.
Yes.
It's all he talks about when he comes back. Here's the dilemma. We all want the homie to come back with wild sex and degenerate stories, but his new hobby might be saving his life. No more coke, no more unprotected sex, all that. Do we let him go nuts for cryptides? What is a cryptide, like another word?
Cryptoids, maybe?
Cryptides.
It's like mythological creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the expense of being our coolest friend, or do we try and get him back on the highway to hell and drop the Sasquatch bullshit? Oh, great question.
Cryptides are animals that cryptozoologists believe may exist somewhere in the wild. Yeah, so it's like
fake shit.
yeah.
It's like fake
it's
shit.
like Loch Ness monster shit.
Cryptides and blood tides.
I heard a thing. I was watching some TikTok thing about these like long haul truckers, and like there's a thing called like the black dog that they see when they're like they've been driving too long. It's like they like hallucinate.
What?
So it's like a thing that they'll see like a dog cross the street, and then they'll like stop and they'll pull over and they'll go try to help it, and it's like not there. So it's like
wow.
So it might have been that.
Wow, I remember I almost hit a dog fucking with a shovel. With
a shovel?
Came on my property. Get out of here, dog! I go whack.
I think you let your friend indulge. I mean, night vision goggles is sick.
Yeah, it sounds like he's having fun, dude.
Yeah, I think.
Also, what if he actually finds it?
Pretty dope.
What if he's actually fucking?
Yeah.
You're like, do we let him be crazy or
How much pussy are you gonna get then? You're the
They're
guy that
both-
found
yeah,
Bigfoot.
they're-
Yeah, dude. Any drugs you want.
Yeah.
equally as entertaining, kind of.
Yeah, I think I would rather hear stories about, especially if I was like in a relationship. I think hearing stories about how much pussy my friend was getting would make me like, all right, we get it.
We
But
get
if
it.
you
You
hear
did
about
coke,
Bigfoot, you're like, great,
Yeah. The Bigfoot stuff.
great. Neither one of us are getting laid.
Also,
This
the
is
audio,
perfect.
the audio equipment's a lot of fun. Like, what's that? Like these things where he has to like, point.
And who better to look for it? It's like he's driving around the whole country, and then if he finds him, he has a giant truck. He can
They
put
have a
him in.
lot of downtime.
Great point.
This might be the guy that does it.
These truck drivers have a lot of downtime.
Also, your friend might be doing a lot of meth right now.
Yeah, or he
yeah.
severely needs
They're
your
like,
intervention.
he's sober. It's like, yeah, or he's just deeper than he's ever
Either
been.
leave it alone or help immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or he's doing an ayahuasca speedball right now looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah, this guy bomb. That must be fun though. Fucking go Bigfoot hunting, ripping lines of coke or something.
That would be kind of with your friends.
Not
yeah.
the worst thing. Do you know what? The most fun you'll ever
Solo
have?
is sad though.
The most fun you'll ever have is
Solo is really sad.
Yeah. Well, drugs on your own is often a sad situation.
Yeah.
By the way, have you ever done shrooms? First, in general, have you guys done shrooms?
Yeah.
Did you ever do shrooms in the forest or something?
I wish I had, but no, I was at a friend's house.
Here's my thing: is like when I go to if I go camping regularly and it's dark, I am so scared already. If
Dark is crazy.
Dark
for
is
shrooms.
nuts.
But
Yeah.
if I hear a little, I'm like, what the fuck? It's a bear, you know? So then you add fucking hallucinogenics on top of that. I can't imagine me having a good time.
No. If it's gonna be nature, it should be like in a meadow during the day.
But the sun on shrooms and the sun is not a good combination. I
Like,
think.
shade.
Really?
I don't think the sun.
Oh, the heat. You mean?
I think there's something about I think
on your
I think
skin?
shrooms it needs to be cold climate situation. That's
Really?
that's the way I see it.
I've never
yeah.
heard this.
No,
No, maybe this is case. It's case by case.
could be case by case
yeah.
for sure. Shrooms. I've done shrooms at the beach during the day. Not enjoyable.
sounds
You
tough.
got
like-
mad
it's-
at the sun.
It's just, but it's too much. Sunset, different story. It's shrooms at night at the
Beautiful.
beach, nice as hell.
Yeah.
There's a fucking way to do it. Best drug experience you'll ever have: play darts with like an 8-ball of coke. You and your boys will
Better
have
than meeting God.
truly one of the most fun you'll ever have is a table full of lines of coke, and you're just playing darts for money, and you're just for hours. That's just as good as it gets. Truly.
It's almost as good as a Guinness.
I think so.
It's so close.
Oh my God.
Ayahuasca and dealing with your childhood trauma is something, sure, but fucking ripping lines of coke and fucking going for 180, my boys. That's it. Truly, I cannot recommend that enough. There should be like a set, like there should be like a dartboard coke set combo thing.
It's probably yeah. It's
you
pretty
buy
close.
you buy the darts. It comes with like a mirror, a coke mirror.
Yeah, it is a pretty cokey activity.
It's just
Looking little swords
Just
and we
be
throw
right
'em.
down the middle.
It's
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the coke game.
It's the cocaine.
It's the absolute coke game. There's
Also,
no-
I do have to leave in probably 3 minutes.
We're
I'm so
done.
sorry.
We're wrapped up. But the questions are the end. We're just finishing up.
No, I don't mean.
But yeah,
to-
I say lean into the Bigfoot. I think he's onto something.
Yeah,
And,
double down. Go join them. Try help them. Try see
Go with him on a hunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
That's
fun.
fun.
You know what? Talk about the Sasquatch stuff. Then introduce them to like the moon landing, the JFK. Let them listen to Sam Tripoli, a little bit of Rogue, and suddenly, you know, then next thing you know, the lizard people in the White House.
Try to radicalize him. He
Let him
seems
go
vulnerable.
nuts. Put him onto Alex Jones or radicalize the guy. Yeah, for
His
sure.
brain seems malleable right now.
Do you
Strike
guys
when it's hot.
Do you guys listen to the Majority Report? No, do you know who we're talking about?
I've like maybe heard of
It's
it.
a news thing.
Yeah, some lib fucks, but I've been listening to them because I'm trying to balance out.
See, he likes it secretly.
No, I'm trying
Some
to
fucking lib fuck.
Yeah, they are lib fucks though. But I tried to balance out like what I'm listening to. So I'm like, let me listen to this fucking lib fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, once you listen to enough of these fuckers argue or whatever side, you start to learn these little tricks where I don't know what you call it when they're like, is it a false? It's a herring, something false herring, whatever. You know when someone says something and you go, oh well, would you? So you think like
Oh, like a false equivalency?
Yeah, they do that a lot in their arguments. You know, someone's like, I don't think that like vaccines.
Well, also people who
I
are
don't
like
think you
in
should
the
have been forced to
public
get vaccine.
political like debato-sphere, I think a lot of the time are not arguing in good faith. They're arguing to like fucking dunk on somebody. So it's actually like not a great way to watch people like exchange ideas.
It's Housewives. It's like it's Bravo.
Yeah,
It's not
it
news.
is, and it's always like I won with my point, and then they also they know how to avoid a question in certain ways, so that it's like sounds like they answered it, but they didn't actually give it a solution. This is my issue. Yeah, that's the problem with this fucking country. Two problems with this country: no one's able to have a fucking discussion about fucking politics without being fucking personally offended, and the fucking border wall down there is just crazy.
We gotta talk to each other more.
Figure
and
it
also,
out.
fuck, they're coming in, huh?
The caravans are coming. Think about that. These guys are coming in. They're moving to Arizona. Imagine how bad Mexico must be if you're moving to fucking Arizona. Like that's the goal.
Yeah.
Jesus
Arizona's
Christ.
just white Mexico.
Is it?
Kind of, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I don't really know actually much about either, but
I do like
it was just
Arizona.
kinda
Shout out
broad,
to Sedona.
painting with broad strokes.
Let's say New Mexico. New Mexico's kind of shot.
Oh yeah, New Mexico is probably actually close.
All right, let's wrap it up.
No, I'm sorry. I have to hop on a Zoom. I'm so sorry.
All right, guys. Appreciate it. All right, thanks, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Thanks for having us.
All right. Oh, let me do one more.